YouTube, it's your girl Tay. Thank you for tuning in to Tay's World today. And today's video, as the title states, is going to be about Yoni steams. I asked about 2 weeks ago for people to submit some questions to my social media, which was Instagram, and I think I put it on Facebook as well, just to get some questions and gauge people's interest, or just questions about why they want to purchase but don't really know why, or don't really know much about exactly what it is, what the herbs really do, or what they really are. Because I know there's a lot of people that are just skeptical about Yoni steams, Yoni pearls, Yoni gels, and teas, which are all the 4 things that I actually sell. So today I'm going to answer those questions that were submitted to me and that have actually been asked frequently. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the questions. The name of the company, by the way, is Revampherherbs, for those that did not know. Revampherherbs is the name of the company. The first question we're going to do is, what is vaginal steaming? What is vaginal steaming? That's like the most common question, of course, that I get on I would say a weekly basis. You're going to see me looking to the left or looking down because I have some notes here, and then I'm also using my laptop here to answer some of the questions. So I'll just have them right here in front of me, and I don't want to forget any of the questions that you guys have. But pretty much vaginal steaming is ridding the body of any toxins that are there, or ridding the, I would say body, but it's pretty much the yoni. Ridding the yoni of any bad toxins that are there. Things that cause BV, things that cause yeast infections, things that are causing chronic cysts, fibroids. You're getting them removed and they come right back. The Yoni steam is actually going to prevent them from coming back. It's a way of life. It's not a one-time thing. You want to keep the cyst away. You want to keep the fibroids away. You want to keep the bacterial vaginosis away, as well as other things, PCOS. I mean, we can go into a whole plethora of things that it actually helps with, but I'm gonna try to stay on topic with the main things, which are cysts, fibroids, BV, and yeast infections that happen a lot with women, that we are told, this is really common, a lot of women have this. It's all too familiar that we hear this so much that it's okay, pretty much, but honestly, it's not okay. Anything that's in the body or causing the body to react a certain way that is not supposed to be there is not supposed to be there. It's not okay that you get chronic yeast infections. You should not be getting chronic yeast infections. Yes, you go to the doctor, you can get the medicines and everything, but the medicines only take away the symptoms. It doesn't take away the problem, because you end up getting it again. What Yoni steams do, they take away the problem. Now, the only thing is, the Yoni steam is not something you can do one time. It's not a one and done, and I'm done. I tell people to think of a Yoni steam as a vitamin for the Yoni, a monthly vitamin for the Yoni. If you really have no issues, but you just want to maintain a healthy Yoni, then I would recommend you doing at least one steam. This is one steam that you would use all the herbs in here to do just one steam. This seat here is a Yoni seat. So you would use this steam and follow these directions pretty much, and use this seat to do your steam. One steam a month, when you just want to maintain a healthy Yoni, is going to be feasible. You don't really need much more than that. If you have problems like cyst, for example, fibroids, which are a really, really big thing in the black community, especially black women. For some reason, we are number one for cysts and fibroids, but keep in mind, everything starts with what you put in your body. We eat a lot of the same things in the community as well. So a lot of the reasons why we all have or end up with these cysts or fibroids comes from what you put in your body, simply put. So definitely you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle while doing the steams as well. It's highly recommended. All right, so we're going to go on to the next question. So pretty much Yoni steams is ridding the body of any toxins. The second question is, how many steams are needed? I kind of answered that in the first question. I would say 1 steam for someone that doesn't really have much going on. If you do have something going on, you want to steam 2 to 3 times a month. So once a week, but that week that you have menstruation, that's the week you do not want to steam. 3 days before menstruation, 3 days after menstruation, you do not want to steam. You can do it any other time around the yeast infection going on. You want to let that pass, let that go. If you're taking medicine or whatever for it, do as prescribed, and then you can steam. You can start to do the steams after the fact. Can I steam if I have fibroids or cysts? Absolutely. I recommend that you steam if you have fibroids or if you have cysts. It's going to make you feel so much better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Read the reviews. Read the reviews. Etsy.com and just search Revampherherbs, or you can go to the Instagram page or the Facebook page. Some of the reviews are actually posted there as well, but there's tons of them on the actual store on Etsy.com. Alright, let's see here. Can I add essential oils to my steam? No. Never add oils to a steam. The herbs is all you need. The herbs and hot water, boiling water actually, which is in the directions. They give very detailed directions with every order. That's all you need. Never add oils. You'll cause infection. If I have a body piercing, can I steam? Of course you can. Just take the body piercing out. Do I need an actual steam box or a sauna? Definitely recommend it. You don't need it. I wouldn't say it's a need, but it's going to be a very big want, like after not having it, because the only other thing that you can do if you don't have a steam box or sauna is to put the herbs in the toilet. And then you would be pouring the hot water into your toilet as well. The only thing is you don't want to flush those herbs. You don't want to flush any of that because it's going to clog your toilet. So, excuse me. So, do you need a sauna or a steam like seat, which is this? Do you need it? I say yes, but it's also a no. If you don't want it, you don't have to. But you're going to have to use like a net or something to fish those herbs out after steaming every single time. Which, when it just be easier to, use the seat, which actually has ventilated holes in it, and then there's another hole here, which I use actually these holes to pour out the water, and then it also helps with separating the herbs from the water when I pour the water out, and then I just toss the herbs into the trash can. But it's a matter of convenience. It's up to you. Are my steams organic? Yes, they are. They're all real and natural herbs. The roses are real. The sunflowers are real. Everything is all real, actually. And let's see. That brings me to those questions. But let's see here. That's actually all of the questions, guys, about the Yoni steams. So, yes, anybody can steam. 18 to whatever age can steam. How will you feel after steaming? Light on your feet. You'll feel light on your feet. You'll actually be lubricated. So your significant other he won't mind, definitely not mind, because it's going to feel like oh gosh, what word can I use? You feel good. I mean, there's not too many words I can use. It's definitely one of the almost main things I forget to say. It's gonna tighten things. Definitely gonna tighten things. Give it 24 to 48 hours, and you will be able to tell a difference in elasticity. Definitely. Let's see here. What other questions that I get all the time? Because right now I just kind of went off the questions that I was inboxed, or some of the Q&As that people ask all the time about the steams, or people tend to ask if I do the steams, do I have to do the pearls with it? No, you don't. You don't have to do the steams and the pearls. They actually contain a lot of the same ingredients, but one just gets right to it, and the other one kind of uses the steam to get right to it. But when you combine the both of them, they both detox. They both remove toxins from the body. They're both going to get rid of what does not need to be there. They're both going to unclog your tubes as well. So I think that we have come to the conclusion of this video. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Just hit me up in the comment section below. I'm pretty good about getting back to you about questions in less than 24 hours. If the message comes to me quick and I'm not busy, I'll answer you right then. So yeah, please don't hesitate to ask any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for tuning in for my video today. Thank you, lovelies, and have a good day.